Hey, Miss Bridget. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure y'all double tap the screen. Hit the like button for your girl. I'm on here just a little bit early. Just gonna do a little talking, a little rambling to Tay. Come on, she watching her the TV show, and then she's gonna get up and we're gonna talk about a situation that occurred with her one of her lady friends, and then I'm gonna give a little bit about what happened with me at the church, and we just gonna kind of go from there. Let's see in this honey. Right now, Joe's currently in the tub. He'll be getting out in a little minute. He been in there about a good hour, honey. So he in there soaking in a choking, honey. Drinking the water, spitting the water back out. Just being Joe, honey. If y'all see any ads when y'all come in or whatever, what have you, just make sure y'all let them play. All right, Miss Dyson, you done made it to the chat. Let's go. Let go, Miss Dyson. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got going on. Me too, Miss Bridge. All right, Tay, you done made it. Hold on. I told him you probably still watching your show. I forgot to drop the link, child. Hold on. Yeah, I know how it go down when Cherry got that string yard on the elevator, because that's the way it go down when you got that string yard on the elevator. Y'all already know. But yeah, y'all, I'm just letting him. I got all this little nice stuff laid out, so when he get out the tub, I can dry him off, freshen him on up, and put on his personal hygiene. And child, I don't know what he gonna eat on. Yeah, Wendy's early. Child, get some peanut butter and jelly, a piece of that hamburger steak. Better get him some hot sauce like he normally do. This eating this all. I'm not finna cook nothing. I'm not finna purchase nothing else. I don't care. Better sit his butt down. Laugh and y'all hear. I always keep the door cracked so I can listen. He better not get the water all over my floor. Baby, my house be looking like a lake in the bathroom when Joe come out the tube. It's sad. Make sure y'all double tap that screen. Hit the like foot button for your girl. Mm, mm, mm. Other than that, y'all, it's just real life with your girl, Miss Sherry, right now, baby. Hold on, we got our guest coming to the stage. Last time we had a wanker up here. Hey, 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 hey.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you doing? You through watching your show?
Yes, honey, yes, and it was good.
Thank you, Miss Bridget. He is. I try my best. A lot of days I pray and wish that he could have a happy mother. Joe has really never gotten to see the good, joyous, happy side of me in the times that he could, with the times that he probably can't remember. But even though I am the way I am now, he still thinks I'm the absolute best mom in the world. He loves me. We've been sleeping together the last 2 nights. Joe won't turn for me. So no matter what, Miss Bridge, I can honestly say Joe is a happy child. I must have done something right. One thing about them kids, they love their mamas. Good, bad, sad, and indifferent. They say when you had that baby,
I'm gonna have to see. I just got pregnant Friday.
this good. Yeah. Well, y'all, she say she gonna let y'all know when she go to her doctor's appointment because she just got pregnant Friday. So she currently just a couple of days
Me-
pregnant.
Just a
So
couple of days. Yeah, a couple of days.
just a couple of days pregnant. So give her a little time, Miss Bridget. Give her a little time, and then we gonna revisit when we having this baby. I'm sure the baby gonna come out cold is the Rocky Mountain. And not her skincare good. I'm so sick of her, Miss Dawson. Until I stayed.
Oh, man.
Cause
Oh,
she is a mess.
let her
I
do
did
her
me a little
thing.
skincare now earlier today, Miss Dawson. Took all my brows, lashes off, and I was like, ooh Lord, what a relief. Cause when I had them brows on, see, I've been doing it for years, so I know how to sleep with it and touch it up and make it look like I just did it, and I'm skilled in it. Baby, it feels so good to wipe all that off and keep on going. The blush, y'all know I don't do all the I do a little highlighter, a little blush, cause my skin is natural. So I put a little concealer, just a tiny bit. Not just started there, just to give me that little look I be looking for. And baby, I wiped all that off, honey. But I didn't put nothing on after I did. I'm just letting my skin breathe. And then probably tomorrow while Joey at school, I'll go ahead and do a full skincare routine. That'll be something for me to do, honey. So Tay, go ahead and tell us, friend, about your little situation with your friend. Now, y'all, when we tell y'all these stories are absolutely true. This is nothing fictitious. Okay, she said she'd be right back, y'all. Must have phone call. Well, we'll wait then. Y'all wait till y'all hear Tay's story about her friend. Lord have mercy. When we tell y'all these stories, this is nothing fictitious, nothing made up. I'ma tell it like it go, even if it make me look bad. She's serious about that too. She watched me, so I had to buy her the same stuff we can use, make her feel like she do it. I know that's right. Train them up. You gotta train these kids. Train them up. Joe finna get out, put him some deodorant on, a little lotion, a little he got his own little stuff and his little men's body spray, baby. And good night, sir. We probably ain't finna go to sleep. Uh-huh. That what she be doing, child. Hot, pregnant. Can't tell her nothing. Told her. Tried to warn her, but One thing I ain't is pregnant, child. I ain't even had time, Miss Bridget, to see my own little friend. And then when I do want to see him, he be acting like he got this going on, that going on. So you know me, baby. I ain't finna push, I ain't finna beg. But the one thing I can say is I'm so proud of myself for dealing with one man. Y'all know I am the plus size Lori Harvey. I believe in dating them all. I did not say sleeping with them all. I said dating them all. But here lately, girl, I haven't even incorporated Miss Dawson, Miss Bridget, another man into my schedule at all. So even and plus we don't have no titles. It's no titles. We just playing it by ear. So I don't have, I don't when he say he doing this, he doing that, I don't trip. I don't trip. I just gone by my way. And again, I've been back in the church, so I really ain't had time. Anyway, if he did want to make time, I ain't had the time. When I do want to make time for him, he ain't got time. So we just missing each other all the way around the board. But I am getting a little bored, so we all know what that means. Uh I'm a woman. Saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. Miss Dawson, not necessarily trying to settle down, but I would like to settle down. That makes sense. I'm not necessarily trying to settle down, but I'm not trying to be out there like I normally was either. That make a little sense. It's kind of like, okay, whatever happens, just happens, But I've been consecutively just seeing this one man for quite a while now. So yeah, this big for me, baby, because I be doing my thing. So, but I've been occupied, so that's a good thing. I can't do it like I normally been and done it. So, but he's starting to act a little strange, and we having a couple of little issues. I had to talk about that another time. So, yeah, he kind of on the chopping block. And once I start putting him on the chopping block, baby, you already know. Yes, yep, and yep. Who is that? He always talking some trash. I'm getting messages now. This man swear he want to do me something so terrible. I don't even know why. I don't even be talking to him like that, child. Yeah, Miss Bridge, and I'm just, kind of about to do something different. That's all. Would you date a church man, Miss Sherry? Of course. Them some of the most horrible. Hey, Yum Yum, what's up? Welcome to the chat. How you been doing? Of course, Miss Bridget, them some of the most thuggish, ruggish, lying, doggish, no good Negroes around. I sure would. And you saw, and I dare not leave out free. If I'm gonna tell it, I'm gonna tell it all. Yes, ma'am. I sure would. I sure would. They be into some strange things, honey. Let's just say that. Yes, Miss Bridget, I most definitely would. I think my ideal man though, Miss Bridget, is Dr. Holland. My ideal man is a saved thug. I want a man that loves God, worships God, is not ashamed of God, honors God, and can come into church when he see me and come give me a little light choke around the neck and be like, "Praise the Lord, sister." And I'm like, "All right, brother, you better let me go." Just he and I. I want a man like that. I still would want. I want to save thug. If that make any sense, he still know how to have his thugness that turns me on, but his saveness that gives us grace and mercy and gets us through. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Miss Dawson, I want something like that. See, I'm real foolish. I'm foolish enough to believe that God can give me exactly what I want and how I want it, according to His will, riches and glory. Yeah, I want a man like that. Yeah, man, I sure do. Right, they say through love now. Hold on, say that's what
Okay.
I want.
I am back. I am back. I am back. I
Baby, you running a
apologize.
hotline over there, ain't it?
Baby. A mother's job is never done.
Never done. You ain't telling me, baby. I know. Lord, have mercy. Lord, do I know? But Miss Bridget asked me would I date a church guy, and I told her my occurrences that I've had with church men. Yeah, I had some situations. Let's just say that. Now I ain't never been the whole of the church, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I
Hey,
ain't
Big
never just
Brown
really been the
Sweet.
whole of the church, but uh most of the time that's just the men who are, the hoes of the church. and you really don't never really find out about the women, until after one of them pretty much fell in love, or something like that. So that ain't never been my cup of tea, But I've dated my share. I didn't, yeah, Miss Dawson, look, yeah, I didn't
Right.
had, uh, my share. Let's just say that. I most definitely have. I had one. He was just, ooh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah. What about you, Tay? You ever dated you a church man?
I have not. I
You
have
have?
not. I have never dated a church man.
Like a musician?
Mm-mm.
None of that,
Okay,
huh?
Miss Brown Sweet. Okay, I'm glad y'all had a safe trip back.
Now, Miss Bridget, let me ask you this. Have you ever dated a church man? What about you, Miss Dawson? You ever dated a church man, a man in the church, like a musician? Them the freakies. I'm gonna tell you now, them they're something else. Them they absolutely a mess. Them musicians, hey. Now them musicians, yeah, they absolutely, yeah, they be getting it in. I'm gonna tell you that now. Be two men now, okay. Say what about a DJ?
Girl, don't you dare get me. Girl, don't you dare get me to talk on about this DJ. And after church, I seen him today. We stopped at a restaurant, baby, and he was in there. And then when he seen me, gonna start smiling and start blowing my phone up. And I didn't answer. I can't
Okay.
stand it.
Let me tell y'all about my friend DJ. We gonna call him DJ Fat Fucker. Because that's what we actually call him. Behind the scenes. Girl, you talking about something else. Now I could go down the line by some DJs now. Um, thank you, Miss Brown Sweet. Thank you. I can go down the line now by some DJs, but it's this one in particular that's really just something else, right? So we'll call him DJ Fat Fucker. And if you ask me why I call him that, because he clowns me. He just talks all type of noise to me all over the club, all over the bar where we at. Oh yeah, let me put my ski mask on tonight. Well, there was OnlyFans type of behavior. There was some after dog behavior. So every time he see me, he taunts me about it, and he always got something to say. People be laughing, people done caught on, what he's talking about, and he probably be showing the video, which is fine. I mean, that's what I've learned about social media. Once it's out there for the world to see, and ain't no taking it back. So when I was off the chain, I was off the chain, baby, and the chain couldn't hold me.
Mm.
When I was off the chain, I was off the chain, and I ain't with no apologies made about it, and still not to this day. It's all a part of my growth. It's all a part of my journey. It's all a part of who I'm becoming today. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out as we go along, as I go along. Um, I'm figuring it out little bit by little bit. I'm figuring it out.
Mm.
Where is my
Lord.
auntie? Y'all, what Auntie Miranda? Y'all ain't seen come on. You finally got a tub, huh? Come on here. Finally got him my tub, y'all. He been in there an hour and some minutes. Hold on, y'all. He got soap suds from the top of his head to the bottom of his foot. Oh, say hello. Say hello. Oh, you smell so good. I like that dove for you. What that is, dove men. That dove men smell good on you, boy. Go get your deodorant and stuff. Hold on, let me finish drying you out. Feel clean. Stay clean. Good job, buddy. How you cut yourself? And that's fresh. You just did that on something. All right, go ahead. Go get your deodorant. Bless the Lord. Oh, something that scratched you. Come on here. Let me see. Turn around. Turn around. You know I'm finna put some shampoo for Nick on this scratch. Oh, you smell so amazing. Come on, let's get some shampoo for Nick on there, buddy. What scratched you, buddy? You don't know? Up. No TV. No TVs. It itchy. Leave him alone. I know. There's the medicine working. Come on. Come on. Come on. Itchy. Here. Hold on, y'all. I'm almost done. Getting Joe ready for the night. Y'all know I gotta tell y'all about DJ Fat Fucker. And I gotta tell y'all about what happened in church. Y'all gonna scream. But you be proud of me because what I could have flunked the test, baby, I paid. But baby, please believe me. If you know anything about me, you know I always want my league back. And that's a bad habit of mine. That's a bad habit of mine. I want my league back. That's a bad trait and a bad habit to have, Miss Bridget. I'm telling you. It's absolutely pathetic and sad. That ain't no way you should be. Okay, now Tay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now when you gonna get settled so you can tell us about your experience with your fast friend, and then I'll chime in when you get through telling us about your friend. Y'all get ready to listen to these, baby.
I am doing well, Miss Brown, sweet. How are you? I hope you had an amazing day today. My day has been awesome. I got up and went to church and just had me a good time, and I just been chilling. But I don't. Well, I know. I think I had told Miss Shara about her, but I actually met this young lady, um, because she was my Uber driver. Um, I met her through Ubering, and we
No more.
kind of hit it off, as talking as women or whatever. And she was telling me a little bit about
Get your
her
juice.
story or whatever, and of course I was telling her a little bit uh, of my story, not with my ex, but she was just sharing how her fiance had passed away from cancer, and I was sharing how my husband had passed away from the same thing. So I kind of think that's how we hit it off. And as she was taking me back and forward to work, she just started talking about how she had wanted to meet somebody, and she got tired of sitting in the house all the time and all of that. And she said, well, if you go out sometimes, call and let me know, and I'll go start going out with you. And I said, okay, but me, I'm gonna have to figure you out before I bring you into my circle. My circle is small. I don't hang with a lot of females and people like that, but my circle is small. But I'm gonna figure you out before I just automatically bring you around the people that I call friends. So every time she would pick me up, she would ask me had I gone out, and I would tell her, yeah, I go to the little bar, a friend of mine own a bar, and I go have me some beers and vibe and listen to music and stuff like that. Y'all, let me close this door. And so they were having a big cookout over there. Um and so yes, Miss Bridget, I just don't fool with a lot of people. Um but they were having a big cookout over there to the bar.
Got it.
And I said, well, she had been asking and asking and asking. So I'm gonna invite her to the bar where I go. So um everybody that I invited met up at my house and we all left together going to the cookout. So we got over to the cookout and she got the drinking the beer and we was just vibing and having a good time and a couple of friends, like I'm friends with everybody there, so everybody vibing and having a good time and she having a good time, she dancing and dancing with some of the men over there and uh she to me was vibing a little too much. She was drinking, and uh, a friend of mine's brother was like their nice looking guy, my yard man to be exact, very nice looking. And so they were talking mostly about football. So I thought until everybody was winding down, getting ready to go, and he pulled me to the side and asked me, could he talk to me? And I said, yeah. I said, what's wrong? He said, who is that lady? And I told him, I said, well, she's a friend of mine. I said, what's wrong? He said, well, she offended me. And I said, what she did? What did she do? He said, now, I know I'm a man, and men will be men, some of them. He said, but it's a lot of men that's out here that still have respect for women, and I'm one of them. I said, well, what did she do? He said she came to him and asked him, did he want to hook up, meaning going to a room and he pays her for sex. She don't know this man from Adam Housecat, and she went to him on that tip. When he told me that, and he said that he was offended. Um, Not only was I offended, but I was embarrassed. I think I was more so embarrassed because number one, I brought her over there around my circle. Um, and then I was offended because as a woman, I'd have never approached no man that I didn't know about trying to buy no sex and pay for no sex. And I don't know you and you don't know me. But
Right.
he was absolutely offended. He was mad about it. And he just let me know off the top. I don't like her. I don't care for her. And I just don't want to, be around her no more. So my question to the chat would be, um, how 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 it? I mean, I don't even know how to pose the question. When has been disrespectful respectful? I guess that would be my question. we as women want respect from men and other women, but when we're being disrespectful in a sense, how can we expect people to respect us when we being disrespectful? To me, it was disrespectful to go to somebody you don't even know and say something like that. And from my understanding, not only did she do it to him, but a couple of more other people once it all came out. So she was working the room.
She was what we call a gypsy floozy, but she would know. Uh, look, friend, I could tell. Okay, two. Okay, all right, y'all. Let me chime in. Okay, one thing that I could tell you off the dump was she isn't very attractive. You may say, "Well, Michelle, you just say that because you think you the prettiest thing in the world." Ho, and do. But here's the thing: I know men. And normally, when a woman come on to a man like that, he gonna take the bait. He gonna go right. They gonna get it up right. Whether it was for free or whether he had to pay for it, because we know a couple of men don't mind tricking if they got it. So that's how I know she wasn't that. She wasn't super. Look at Miss Dyson. You ain't straight. Now, hold on, Miss Dyson. Uh, I could tell that she wasn't very attractive. Because she, as Tay said, she had been on a couple of men in the bar like that. And well, if a man in the yard man, from my understanding, is very attractive. So if they wasn't trying to go forward, yeah, she didn't have it, she didn't have that look. Men lust with their eyes. They lust for the things that they see. But to be, you could tell. Secondly, she was unattractive because who comes on to a man and you have to ask him to trick on you? Come here, let me school you, Miss Mamas. You ain't got to do nothing but talk your talk and look how you gonna look, and he gonna be ready to blow the bag. Whether it's 100, 200, 300, whatever it is, he gonna be ready to do it. Been there, done it. Ain't shame. Survived it. God brought me through it all. Right. So for you to have to walk up to a man and throw yourself at a man and ask him to pay you, yeah, I could tell how that was going. And thirdly, for that man to be that offended that a woman, yeah, okay, friend, go ahead.
Okay,
Uh,
so Miss Bridget, um, mind you, and you know when I get to the bar, what's usually gonna happen? I'm gonna get full of bills, and it's gonna be a whole wrap. But as I was saying, he pulled me to the side as everybody was leaving. So she was leaving. Everybody was leaving. So I didn't get a chance to have the conversation with her. And I kind of think I brought it to Miss Cherry's attention. We talked, I was asking her opinion on it. Um, and so once I got her opinion on it, which I had already had my, and don't get me wrong now, my friend was there too. And she had looked around and asked, did he want a drink? I said, baby, if you buy him a drink, he won't be able to drink it. And she said, why? I said, because the whole drink gonna be on the floor. If he wants something to drink, I'll get it for him. Thank you. So everybody was leaving. So I didn't get a chance to have the conversation with her. But she called me uh maybe a few days or maybe a week later after the cookout, and we was talking, she was talking about something, and she said, well, I really like the bar, and I actually seen a couple of men over there that, I was kind of feeling. I said, well, I'm glad you said something about that. I said, cause one of the guys over there said you offended him. And she said, what did I do? She said that, I said, he said that you offended him. She said, well, what did I do? I said, did you approach this man and ask him about going to a room or about buying some sex from you? She said, yeah, I said that, but I was only playing. She said, I was only joking. I said, well, some men don't like that. Some men don't like for people to joke with them like that because it would have been a whole problem had he approached you like that. It would have been a whole problem if he had approached you like that. All men don't play like that. All men don't want women throwing themselves on them like that. She said, well, I didn't know that I had offended him and I was just playing. She said, well, whenever you go over there again, I'm going to apologize to him. Well, my line of thinking is, well, no, you ain't going to get a chance to apologize because you ain't finna go back to this bar where I hang at and embarrass me, got doggone again. And I want to cook, but I ain't. But I'm not gonna give you a second time to go embarrass me. So that's a done deal. But when I saw him over there, I said, hey, about that situation, I had a conversation with her and she said she truly apologized. She didn't mean to offend you, and I left it just like that. But as far as her and me going back over there, oh no, ma'am, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because men, you know how men think now. Not all of them. Well, if that's a friend and she asking somebody to buy some cigs, well, her friend do too. And I don't want nobody to ever have that thought of me
Exactly.
because I don't do that.
People say birds of a feather flock together.
Yes. Miss Bridget, baby, I wouldn't tell you a word of lie. Me and my niece sat in my living room and said the exact same thing. She's gonna pop up over there, and I'm sure gonna hear about it. I'm gonna hear about it.
I told
Yes,
Tay,
Miss Bridget. You know what, baby? And I was full of them bills too. And he say, well, you ain't got to worry about that. He said, no, if I want something to drink, I can get it. Or my lady friend can, cause she kept insisting that he get a drink. He let her buy. He said, no, if I want something to drink, I can get it, or my lady friend can get it. I said, baby, she need to find her something safe to do because I will cut her ass. I will cut your throat. Okay. But it's a shame because my heart went out to her because we had similar situations to happen. Her fiance passed away from cancer. My husband passed away from cancer. So I kind of, you know, my heart just felt bad. But some women, they just something else. I don't know what to say. Some women are just something else. But I will most definitely, well, I haven't um taken her back over there because I'm not going to give you an opportunity to embarrass me again. And one thing about them men over there, them men, some of them, they respectable men. They respect women. You go over there, you don't have to pull your money out and all of that because these men that know how to be men and know how to respect women, some of them. Now, like Miss Sherry said, some men you talk up under their clothes and you talking up under your clothes, it's gonna be on. But it's still some men out here that respect women and know how to be men and know how to treat women. But that what she pulled, it was completely embarrassing, and the man was truly offended.
Read what Miss Bridget wrote. Did not say the same thing. Oh no.
Miss Bridget, I wasn't worried about it, cause he straightened it out. I ain't have to say too much, cause he straightened it out.
Hello.
But then when he said what he said, I let her know, bitch, I will cut you. And one cracking now smile about it. Mm-mm. But no, I absolutely, you know, she's not invited nowhere else no more. So
No more cookouts for her.
no, cook out, hang out, no out.
I'm sorry for smacking you. I'm over here eating this salad, baby. When I tell you it's good, it's good.
And I don't know if y'all seen her. I showed her on the camera, I think, because I was recording. Um, oh no, no, ma'am, Miss Bridget, never that, baby, never that, sweet.
Auntie, where you been, girl? Auntie, I wish you were here good. You could eat some of this salad. Hold on, let me show it to you. Y'all see that salad? Say you see that salad. Say I can't hear you. They must have been clicked over, y'all. When I tell y'all I be eating a salad, that's what I be meaning. Hold on, y'all. Thank you, Miss Bridge, because this show, baby's everyday life. All right. What
Okay.
happened? You got a phone call?
Yeah, baby, I don't know why it'll just kick me completely out.
You gotta learn to
When
put a
my
friend on when
phone,
you go live and you do your live stream to keep you from doing it. You gotta put it on do not disturb.
child, I'm gonna have to do something. But she's not my Uber driver anymore. No, she's not my driver anymore.
Yeah, my friend girl made me this Saturday, baby. You talking about good. Piper onions, banana peppers, tomatoes, crouton, bacon bits, and turkey. Cheese, eggs, Auntie like, what she missed, Ty?
Oh, you didn't miss nothing, Miss Miranda.
Talking
Nothing
about
at
the
all.
flu in the mall. Well, friend, let me ask you this: have you heard from her?
I haven't talked to her. I haven't talked to that lady.
I wasn't trying to say her little twizzard.
Baby, please. You found a lot of women like that, but I don't pay it no attention, sweetie. I don't
You
pay
might
none
make a
of that
deal,
no
but I
attention.
sure ain't finna come up to you.
Mm-mm. I don't pay none of that no attention, honey. None of it at all.
Oh, have
But
mercy.
but I just, I just really wanted to know, um, when has been disrespectful become respectful.
I got ranch in Thousand Islands, Miss Bridget. Ranch in Thousand Islands, Miss Bridget. And I love me some croutons. Say, what y'all had for Sunday dinner over there?
Who
Did you cook?
did I cook?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, ma'am. We went and grabbed some after we left church.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, you would think that well, yeah, some people do have that thought, but I don't know. I guess I'm just old school. I'm just old school. And I guess my husband had me so spoiled because I didn't have to tell him or ask him for nothing. He knew. He know I'm a woman. A woman has needs, so I guess I'm back in that line of thinking. But the society has changed and has a lot of people's mindsets to everything that you do or a man do, you got to pay for it, and you got to do this and you got to do that. But I guess I'm just in another line of thinking because I had an awesome husband.
Mm-hmm. It got back turkey.
And that's true, and that's true. You do have to have respect for yourself. And I most certainly, am very respectful to people, uh, to myself, about the things that I do and say. So, you know, a lot of people are just not like that. Yes, I was. Yes. And when I tell you, Miss Bridget, I had a good husband. I had a good husband. And I don't think I can ever, now don't get me wrong, my friend is good. But I had a good, a good husband. I really did. Yeah, that's true. And if you carry yourself like a lady, everybody around you got to treat you like one. And I have, and I have just been that way my whole, it was always important. Uh, when my husband passed away, uh, it was always important to me as a mother what my kids thought of me, uh, what they saw. My kids never saw, when my husband passed away, different men in and out of my door, uh,
Amen.
in and out of my bed. They just never saw that. And that
Really?
was a choice for me. That was my decision to do that. Now that that it's been a while since my husband has passed away, and I still don't do that. That's not, which if that's the life that I wanted to live, I most certainly could. But it's important to me, um, what my kids see from their mother. Uh, So it's that's just how I am, and I don't doubt fault nobody for what they do and how they live, but for me, it was always important what my kids saw. And they never seen different men in and out of my door. They never
Never.
seen different men in and out my bed. I didn't want to live that kind of life.
Right. I think it's not what you do, but how you do it. And anything you do should be done in moderation and respect for your children.
Yes, Miss and my kids are very vocal. Even now, they're very vocal about things that I do, because when I meet somebody and I think that it's gonna go somewhere, I'm feeling this person, um when the time is right, I will bring them around my kids. And then, once that person leaves, I would honestly ask my kids their honest opinion. And they will tell me their honest opinion about what they think. Or especially my boys. They gonna tell me, no, I think you need to let that go on, or whatever. And I just, I've just always been that way. I really have. But no, my kids, and they even talk. Well, mom, since your husband, gone, you need to start dating again. You need to start dating again, and you need to get out and just have you some fun. You always sitting in the house. You won't go nowhere. You won't do nothing. Get out and have you some fun. Got out, start having some fun. And that's how I ran across my ex when I should have stayed myself on in the house.
Okay, now that conversation, how did you meet your now ex Goldmouth? I don't think you ever told us that story.
um, well, I met him because, like I said, I was in the house, wasn't going anywhere, uh, wasn't doing anything. And a friend of mine said, hey, you need to start getting out. All you do is sit in the house. You don't go nowhere. You don't do nothing. You need to start getting out. Well, my boyfriend is in an all men's club, so you need to go somewhere I mean, come to some of their cookouts or gatherings so you can meet you somebody. So they were getting ready to have a fish fry over there, and I decided to go. Well, mind you, I didn't see Goldmouth then. I saw all these other people and men, and it was a lot of them, and it was some nice looking ones, and it was not so nice looking ones. But I didn't see him, and so she said, "Well, that was on a Saturday. The Sunday, she said, "Well, you didn't see nobody that you possibly like." I said, "No." And then they were getting ready to go to Memphis, and so I did the Memphis trip. This club sponsored a trip to Memphis, and they had a big barbecue out there on the little patio thing in Memphis. And my ex was sitting in front of me, like he was sitting how we were sitting. He was in front of me, and when I came out and I sat in his chair, and he was at first he was over there setting the food up, and then he came and sat down, but the way we were sitting we were facing each other, and he spoke, and he went on talking to somebody, and in my mind I'm thinking, Lord, who the hell is this man with this gorgeous ass smile with these gold teeth in his mouth? God, this man is gorgeous, but was afraid to say something to him, and all of that. So that was on the Memphis trip. Then the following month, uh, we went to New Orleans, and they had a suite, and we were all up in the suite one night drinking and talking. I had, again, hadn't said nothing to him or nothing like that. So when we went up into the suite where all of them was, he actually said something to me. Who are you? I've never seen you on a trip before. I said, well, I was on the Memphis trip. And he said, for real? Um, I didn't, know you was on the Memphis trip, and I think we kind of started talking like that. But um, when we left out of the suite and I went to my room, my friend that started bringing me around, I said, "Well, who is that man? Uh, that got the gold teeth that I was talking to in the room?" And she told me, who he was, and all of this. And she said, "Why? You like him or something?" I said, "Yes, I am feeling him." I said, "But I'm gonna have to feel him out some more before I actually say something to him." Then they fast forward on to they party, the Christmas party. Um, he actually came to the table where I was, and he say, "Hey, I'm glad you decided to come to the party." I said, "Well, thank you." I said, "It's nice. I'm really having a good time." He say, "Well, uh, I hope I get a chance to see you again." And he said, "To ensure that I see you again, here's my number. Call me tomorrow when you get up." And that's how we started talking.
Okay.
Should have left that motherfucker.
Them was the
Should have
good days,
left
wasn't
that
it?
motherfucker where he was.
Boy, never would have thought it'd turned out like this, huh, friend?
Never would have thought, baby, I had to fight my way through the trenches. Would have never thought. But I'm glad that it happened that way. I'm glad everything unfolded like it did. Um, because if it hadn't, I probably would have still been in this triangle, this rectangle, this square, this circle.
It's octagon.
the octagon, hectagon. But I'm, absolutely glad everything unfolded like it did. But heartache is just what it is, heartache. And it absolutely broke my heart because I thought that he was the one. You know, I really
Right.
did.
Well, let me ask you this. I'm sure everybody who has been listening to this breakup, this tragedy, uh as of today, even take your new friend out of the equation. How do you really feel about everything that's going on? I'm gonna ask the hard question. How do you feel like even when you go to the bar and you even though you know what's going on and you still you don't see him, or when you do see him, how do you really feel? Do you still get butterflies? Do you still get angry? Like how do you feel that you just
Well,
wouldn't really?
oh gosh, and you are asking me a hard question. Why you doing this to me, friend? I thought
No,
you
because
was
I
not
want because I
doing this
like to
to
get
me.
to the bottom.
But
I like to get to, because me, my situation as well, and oh, it's hard.
yes, and
It's
I was
hard.
just going to, and I'm gonna most definitely answer the question. Um, but after this last incident unfolded, um, it was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking to me. It was heartbreaking for me. Let me say, to me and for me. Because this is someone that I had been with for a minute. Um, Somebody that I completely gave my heart to. And when I, built my nerves up to go back to the bar and saw him, uh, and just to walk in there and see him, uh, was breaking my heart like over and over and over and over again. Because all I'm thinking about is, I can't believe he did me like that. I can't
And I
believe
only
he
ask
did
friend
me.
because I know it's a tough and it's a hard question because you already know my situation with my gold mouth. And I have my days. I have my moments where sometimes I be like, I'll unblock this mother and just cuss him. And then I tell myself 5 years of that, yeah, that's more than enough. Ain't no more sending no paragraphs. Ain't no more cussing.
Yeah,
Ain't no
no,
you didn't did the ultimate, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Grand
the
supreme.
ultimate portrayal. The ultimate.
Right.
But let me tell you this, friend. I don't know if you have experience. Well, I can't. I don't know if you have. But let me tell you something. A person that has been hurt, or a person that has gone through some kind of trauma in their life or in their lifetime, or however I'm trying to say it, when you have gone through a trauma, or have suffered some or any kind of abuse, um, you will, and I don't know this to be true for everybody, but when you have gone through some kind of abuse, um, you will begin to think that, um, you can't go on without this person, or your heart want what it want. You don't think you can move on. You don't think you gonna be all right without this person. Cause see, you've been with them so long. You don't even know how you gonna make it without them. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I could sit right here on my bed and say, um, when you go through stuff like that, me personally, I began to second guess myself as a woman, knowing that I completely did nothing wrong, but played this in my mind. Well, what could I have done for him not to be out here screwing different women? Could I have screwed him more? Could I have did this? But could I have did that? And maybe none of this would have been going on. And I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when I went to that bar and seen him and he was sitting there looking good and smelling good and them gold teeth, he was grinning and doing all that damn line. I was like, Lord Jesus, please take the wheel and keep me from going back.
Right.
But then when I snapped out of that, I said, oh, you think I'll go back to this mother? And all this, I done had to fight and hurt my back and twist and brawl.
Right.
Hell no, I wouldn't dare go back that way.
And that's why I keep my goal, my block. I even when I want to unblock him and I know he thinking about me and I'm thinking about him, when I think about those long 5 months and then how he tried to come back into the the situation and then how he was stick
Yes, and so
nah,
really,
we gonna I'm gonna go ahead
baby,
on it,
and so
pat you on the head like a puppy and send you on about your
yes.
way.
But now that I have gradually moved on, the pain done wore off. I done gradually moved on. I don't want to be tied down to nobody. I don't want to be in a relationship with nobody. Right now, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying my friend. That's it, and that's all. I don't need no live-in lover. I don't want none of it. I'm casually enjoying myself and my friend. Taking it slow. I ain't trying to jump into nothing and none of that. But why is it that if a person has done you wrong and they see that you not studying them no more, you ain't worried about them, now the tables done turn, you can't let go. You want to fight, you want to act a fool, you want to cut up.
Yeah,
For
because you
what?
didn't took that power. You didn't took that control back from him. They do not like it when the shoe is on the other foot. Same case in point, same thing with my gold mouth. He does not like the fact that, oh wow, she really blocked me. She really done. She really threw. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not finna play ring around the roses with you. No, I'm not finna keep going through this with you. You can get as mad as you want to get. Well, see, he can't act like that, and we know why. But if he could, oh, he would. But in your case and point, it's because you took that control back. Did that? Imagine being her. Imagine being Ruffles sitting there knowing that you is not this man first choice.
Mm-mm.
Imagine that. And then the whole while you sitting there watching him clown behind me,
Mhm.
and you still sitting there hollering, baby, you need another drink.
Oh
Baby,
no.
you want this. Girl, come to yourself. That's why. You done took your power. You done took your control. It's nothing. He know he lost the good one. And that's just that. You snooze, you lose. You play stupid games, you win stupid prize.
Exactly. And
Now he
that's
got the stupid prize, and we call her ruffle.
yes, yes. And it's just shocking. It's shock, and I just, honestly can't believe that she's still, still there. I just can't believe it.
And he done show her how many times that you his first choice.
The men,
Oh, okay.
men, and I guarantee you, and I'm not just saying it. I could call him right now and say, "Hey, can I see you tonight?" I bet you he'll be here.
I bet you he would too.
Mhm. He will be right here, babe. But he come on this property, it's gonna be the 4th of July all over again.
Oh, that's right. I done already made my
Knock the
mind up when I see
Doylestown
my gold
fire
mouth.
on.
Baby, I don't want ain't no smiling and grinning like it norm to be, no making no goo goo eyes and we making plans and oh nah, baby, we ain't doing none of that. May the Lord watch between me and thee. God bless.
Hmm.
That's all I got for you. That's it.
And baby, one thing about me, I'm gonna tell you the truth about me. I'm gonna tell you the truth about what I got going on, and I ain't finna sugarcoat it, even if it's bad or what. I'm gonna tell you the truth about me. And baby, yes, you talking about walking in there and seeing him dressed up, looking good, smelling good, and sitting there with another woman, girl, I could have slapped them gold teeth out that man mouth.
I know you could. With the same woman he claimed he ain't messing with though.
Messing with, baby. No, me and that lady just friends. Me and that lady just, and then it came out. Yeah, I said, what, baby? What is this? What is going on?
You hear me, Auntie Miranda? I'm trying to tell you this dog.
What is going on,
These
honey?
niggas they'll do you and do you bad. That's why I don't mind
Oh,
being,
if you let them, honey. If you let them.
they don't they will do you and do you bad. I'm talking about and keep going with it. As long as you allow them to, they do not care. As long as they can have their way, it's fine. But the second you cut off their well, baby, it's a problem.
Yes, Lord, baby.
It's a real problem.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna always tell the truth. And I had no problem with nobody over there. With nobody. And was not thinking nothing about it until this lady started picking with me. This lady absolutely started picking with me when I started coming over. Didn't know nothing about her. But then I don't care what a person says. You can say whatever you want to say. You can do whatever it is you want to do. But when you start putting your hand, you want to put your hands in my face. You want to jump up in my face. Oh, we got a problem. Houston, we got a big problem. And we gonna
Oh,
deal
we
with it. We gonna deal with it. Now folks can say, oh, she did, she that, she did, she did. Yes. But one thing about me, I'm gonna tell the truth about me. There's a lot of folks going through stuff right now that's sitting up lying about it. I ain't finna lie
Ooh.
about nothing that I do.
Hey, Fast Tail, what's up, girl? Welcome to the chat. Linda. And I building. What's up, Linda? My girl, Linda Lou. Yeah, I think we done been through more than I share this year, friend. I'm tapped.
Well, I'm telling you, I can't take no more, honey.
I can't. I was just telling them I can't remember the last time I dated just one man. Like I have literally been just dating one man. But I also been busy and occupied, and he getting kind of old. He ain't kind of
I'm
he
just
ain't, you already know that little situation. Everything ain't for social media now. But yeah, look like I'm finna have to look like I'm finna have to do something different.
no, you ain't funny. You just
She
like
if
me,
I
baby.
don't, he need to do something different.
I'm telling you, cause that one there, baby, took me through so much. I was finna go buy me one of them camouflage outfits and go to Walmart and get me a sniper rifle.
Mm-mm. I tell you what, my gold mouth, he got a whole lot of karma coming towards him, and I'm gonna get a front row seat, like I said.
That one too,
And I
baby.
can't wait to see it coming down my timeline. Cause you gonna look for me in every woman, baby, and you ain't gonna never find her because you actually found a woman. You can go play with all
Oh,
the little girls you want to play with, baby. But they not gonna take it to the chin like I did.
yes.
Oh, I was sick and sad. I ain't gonna tell you no lie about that. I'm human. Oh, but when I shoot back, baby, your time was up.
Mm-hmm. Everybody go through stuff. If you say you don't, Then you is straight telling a lie, and I'm woman enough to tell you telling a lie.
Child, you know
If
these
you
people out here on social media, child, they don't
child, I
go through
see you
nothing.
told
They'll
so
listen to
good,
your
baby,
stories
you'll
and swear their whole life perfect, child.
be floating on a damn cloud and know
Okay,
that
they
be lying.
whole life perfect, baby. Ain't never been through nothing, ain't never had nothing,
And I'm here to
ain't
tell
never
you,
seen
baby.
nothing.
Baby, what we say, friend, when we was talking, that manip to dip me.
I'm telling you, manipulated and dip me all, turn me every which way but loose. I mean, baby, when I tell y'all I got a story,
Baby, you talking about, and I don't mind telling mine. Cause like I said, I'ma always be transparent and honest about the things that I do. I'm woman enough to say it, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. Can't say it better than what go on with me. Absolutely happen. Was
right?
absolute. These folks getting arrested.
And then the rate, you got women off in the men, you got the men off in the women. It's just wild out here. That's why I guess I really been just sticking with my one little friend, y'all, cause I just I don't know. But he got some things he got to work out too. So we're gonna see how they go. And if not, bitch, he got a big issue he gotta work out. And he
Loud.
need to hurry up and work it out.
Baby.
If not, child, I'm finna be dating somebody else, honey.
But you know, ooh, I'm just enjoying. I'm really enjoying the moment, and I'm having a lot of fun right now.
And that's all that matters, friend. As long as you having you some fun.
And when I tell you a lot of fun, I'm having a lot of fun, y'all. And I'm gonna let y'all know where I'm gonna register for my baby shower gifts because I got pregnant Friday.
Well, y'all get ready for us to drop the baby registry. Tay got pregnant Friday, and we gotta help her take care of this baby.
Yes, right. Yes, indeed.
That's right. That's right, Miss Bridget. That's why you gotta stay prayed up. You do, cause baby, I'm telling you, you'll go through some things, honey. I can imagine women who are married and finding out things, and just
Yeah.
all type of stuff. Just you, girl. I've been in a situation with a man I did not know was married. You think I'm lying? I swear to take she know A B to Z. You would have friend, would you have ever thought that man was married?
Oh,
Gold mile.
oh no. Uh-uh.
Y'all, I
No,
can't
man.
even explain it. If you
No,
knew
man.
the time that me and this man spent talking in the situation with him, you would have, and I'm cold. I'm cold. I knew it was a woman. That ain't had nothing to do with me because I'm trying to get mine. But to be married, oh no. Oh no. Joe got him some chips and the juice, of course. So as long as he living his best life tonight, child. But yeah, y'all to be surprised. Y'all be thinking y'all got y'all thing on the string and that nigga cheating like you dangling a carrot.
Now, Miss Bridget, and don't get me wrong, and my brother just asked me the same thing today, and I'm absolutely afraid. I really and truly like my friend. I really do, cause he just just make my not only he does he make me smile, he makes my heart smile. When I get up in the mornings, I thank God for everything, all the blessings he have given me. But then I slip over and just start smiling because I'm thinking about him. But I'm absolutely afraid to move on or let this man get too close to me because of what this gold mouth did.
Right.
I wouldn't like just absolutely scared. But don't get me wrong, I really and truly like this man. I really do, but I'm just scared.
Yeah, cause I tell you what, these men are coming with some things you don't even see coming.
Uh, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. But moving in, Miss, oh no, I absolutely don't want no man living with me. No, 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 no.
I concur.
Mm-mm.
Have your place, I have mine, or we can meet in the
Yeah,
middle.
we can meet in the middle, baby. You can
And
spend the
see, you
night
ain't got
here
no
and I
small
spend the
children. All your children gone, so he had to meet me after 9:30,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm running out the door by 9 o'clock. And we out and about doing our thing. Other than that,
Yes, I can't. Man, don't get me wrong. I long for that. Every woman, I know every woman longs to be or wants companionship. Uh um and I want that as well, but I'm afraid. Yes, I'm really afraid. I really am. And when he come over here, when we been and went and had us some drinks and we feeling good and he feeling good and he come over here and lay it down, and I look over there and am saying, my God, today, uh-uh,
hello.
uh-uh. I got to cut them feelings off real quick. Cause I've been to say, yeah, come, oh yeah, you need to be here all the time. Uh-uh.
Right.
Have to cut them off real quick.
I think, friend, when we get complacent, we get hurt, and we get complacent, and we get kind of used to just, being by ourselves sometimes. Um, I think that's just the way it is, especially when you still healing and
Yeah,
still trying to get over and dealing with current, because the stuff is current, still current.
it is. It really is. And then you don't want to, like with my situation, all of that stuff that went on with Goldmouth, you don't absolutely want to bring that into a new situation. You
Right.
don't want to see this person to see you getting all irate over there cutting up and clowning and acting a fool and all of that. I just didn't want to bring that into, this new friendship. I have this man looking, well, dang, this girl here, she fighting and carrying on and acting a fool about this hit back here. She must still want this back here. So you just don't want to bring that into something new. And I
Right.
absolutely did
Absolutely not.
not
I
want to
completely
do that.
understand.
Yes, but I was completely honest about what went down and what happened. He's not friends with Goldmouth, but he know of him from being over there. And he said, "Well, I can't believe that he was like that. I thought he was an all right guy." I said, "Well, hell, I did too."
Yeah, I sure enough did. Well, he fooled the hell out of us. He
He
all right,
fooled
all
me
right up in
too, baby.
everybody bed with everybody
Mhm.
friend. Anything else? Did she ever get out of jail, friend?
No, I told you she had charges in another county.
Ooh, honey.
So I don't know what's going on with that, and so they haven't talked about it over there. So I don't bring it up no more either. So I just pray
Right.
for the best.
And he still ain't talking to Missy Man.
Uh uh.
But I knew that though. I knew he was gonna cut him. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. But that's all right. Missy Man ain't missing nothing either. Besides the T rather.
Okay, now, Miss Miranda, God is finna do, baby. God is gonna bless you with so much. Your heart and hands ain't gonna be able to hold it all. Trust what I tell you now.
All right now.
All you got to do is hold on. You, baby, and I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna absolutely be honest. That what Goldmouth did to me, baby, like to took me out of here. Cause I couldn't believe it.
Ooh, I remember when it was unfolding. Lord have mercy.
Baby, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't, it like to took me out of here. It like to have took me out of here, baby. And it like to have took me out of here. And I'm just being honest. I couldn't take it. I was laughing on the lives whenever Miss Cherry or myself went live. I was laughing. Uh but oh, when I had to lay my head down on the pillow at night and the tears was just falling, falling, falling. It like to took me out of here.
I still think you did really well. I think you were such a big girl throughout the whole process because, bitch, I would have, y'all have just been getting me out.
Baby, I ain't gonna lie now. I started going on down there to the Chevron and get me some gas, and I'd have set this whole house on fire, baby.
Yeah, because I'd have talked, I'd have just, I had I'm going to get my lead back mentality. I don't know why people think they can do things to you, but as I get older, as I mature, before I snap, I realize it's okay to let go. It's okay to let go in peace too.
It
It
really is.
hurts you. Yeah, you suffer behind in silence and behind closed doors. But then I say that lightly because you know what you did. You know how I found out. So you knew I was hurt. You knew what you did hurt me. You knew when I found out it was gonna hurt me. You was just hoping and praying I never found out.
That's it. Cause like I said, and then I think about the situation with the coach getting caught in the young man and girl house with with his girlfriend, and he unaliving the coach.
Right.
I think about the situation with the two baby mamas, the one unaliving the other.
Ooh.
Now, if I was still in this situation, I always play those scenarios back and forth in my mind. Um, Now what if that would have happened and it would have been too late for or I'm sorry and I didn't mean for that to happen.
Now you know for a fact, friend, that situation with the two baby mamas, I don't talk about it because you already know ain't nothing but the great. Nothing, this could be a fact. Ain't nothing but what? The mercy of God stopped it from being me. That's it, and that's all. Every night I listen to it, as more and more come out, and all I can do is tell God thank you that He did
Okay
not
now.
see fit to let any of those things be.
Okay.
Because I have been in this situation a couple of times where it could, yeah, I could have upped it, then went to up it, and God came and did whatever He had to do to calm the storm. For
But you know what? And that's why I say, um, Miss Cherry be saying, "Oh, girl, you just handle these
calling you lying to
situations
you. If you already know He lying to you, what you fighting about?
exactly."
You think he gonna stop dealing with another woman and stop lying to you just because? No, ma'am. He gonna keep lying. He ain't gonna stop. This
That's
girl is
it.
gone away from her child. And when you listen to the whole story, man, it's deep.
It
She
is. It
still ain't got
is.
no reason to be deceived, but she is. But she
Mm-hmm.
played a whole lot into the reason why she was deceived. A whole lot into it.
Now, see, I just, it was so
I've been
sad.
following it. At first, I was
I
completely
just had to
biased,
stop.
and I still say she ain't got no business being deceased. I still say that, but I'm gonna tell you something. You can't go around bullying and picking with people and thinking somebody won't bush your ass, cause they
That's
will.
it. That's it. Look how the lady
They
was speaking
will,
with me, friend. I ain't even know this lady.
and that's why every time you cluster, she went
Mm,
down like the Titanic.
that's most definitely gonna happen. And that's why I say, and a lot of people look at me and say, oh, you handled that situation so well, girl, because I'd have been this, I'd have been that. But when I tell you, Miss Tay ain't always been like she is now, I was something else back in the day. Didn't give a baby, I ain't cared about nothing. It was nothing to go up in somebody's house. It was nothing to pow, pow, pow out there. It was nothing. But I just thank God for change.
Right.
I really do.
And then nowadays, these men, that baby daddy with them two girls, that girl shot that other girl. See, the reason why they let the girl out is because the girl had already had a restraining order out on the other girl, y'all. The other baby mama who got off, she had been messing with this girl. They had been going back and forth online and this and that. She had been calling out her baby daddy for playing both sides. But you always got one woman who think they big bad and can run the show. Well, the girl that got off, and I still say she does not deserve to be, gone. But she thought she was big bag and can run the show. And this time she put on the show. She left the school. The boy, the baby daddy stayed right across the street from the school, y'all. She had a restraining order. She wasn't even supposed to be at the school. She went and packed a lunch so that she could be there. Yeah, it's deep. When you listen to it, it's deep. When you go down the rabbit hole, y'all, it's deep. It's
Mm,
real deep.
mm.
But either way, I still say the girl should have lived. It should have never came to that
Oh,
point. Because if he was
absolutely
any
not.
type of man, he'd have never let that happen.
No, he wouldn't have. But look how I
I
told
blame the
you.
man.
Look what happened to me. Like I said, the lady was picking with me. I don't go nowhere looking for nobody. I want to drink my beer. I want to listen to music. And how you step in front of me while I'm going to the bathroom. Then when I try to walk around you, you step in front of me again and then put your hands in my face. What you thought I was just gonna stand there and let you do that?
I know she did. She quickly found out though, didn't she?
Mm-hmm. Real quick. But it's just sad things have to get it have to escalate to stuff like that. It's really and truly sad that things have to escalate into something like that. And I absolutely hate that girl lost her life. I really do.
I do too. But baby, go y'all pay attention to the story. Pay
I'm gonna have
attention
to
to the
ask my
story.
niece. She been following it, and
Keep
I
on
had to
running up on
stop.
somebody thinking you the big bad wolf and see what's gonna happen.
Okay, okay, now. Okay, it's something I tell you. It is something I tell you. Mm, 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 mm. Oh Lord. Baby, what a night, what a night, I tell you.
Yeah, trying to tell you, baby.
Yes, honey. We all have been through some things. We done experienced some things, but I just thank God that I was able to get out of the situation uh, without completely losing my mind. Because all of that in itself was enough to make me lose my mind. But I just thank God for His grace and mercy that I was able to walk away without getting hurt and nobody else getting hurt. Yeah, I had to brawl and throw a couple of hands, but I just thank God that it didn't escalate into something much more than that. Uh, because these particular times when I do step out, I'm very secure. When I step out, I'm well protected when I step out. But I just thank God these them couple of times that I did have to brawl. Uh, I left the protection at home because people tend to react then think so I was just glad I was able to walk away from that situation because I just it was not gonna end well. Had that kept going on, it wasn't gonna end well. And when I say y'all, I get on here and act a fool and laugh and joke and kid, and Miss Cherry does as well. But when I tell y'all this, I'm not saying this for no click, no view, no none of this. When I tell you that this girl absolutely and truly has a gift, because she will tell you that all the stuff that unfolded between me, that man, and them two ladies, she had already spoken to me and told me what was gonna happen.
So different. Eesh. That's why I say there was a grueling. There was grueling not on your end, but on my end too. Imagine getting the downloads and knowing how this finna go, and just ooh. But I'm just glad you took it like a G. You did. You took it like a champ. I
Yeah.
learned so much from you. Cause baby, I ain't built like that. Once you make me mad, baby, you can get rid of it. That's even with people. Even, with people, I watch how I treat, people. I be kind, but if I don't mess with you, I don't really mess with you. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? If I don't mess with you, I don't really. Once I see how see how you move, I sit up and pay attention to you, even on here, even on social media. Once I see how you move and how I see how you treat others as opposed to me, and that's fine because hey, we all got our piece, right? Everybody got their picks and chooses, and when you ain't my pick, you gonna know. I ain't gonna make it no secret. You ain't gonna have to wonder. You ain't gonna have to ask.
That's crazy.
Treat people, treat people how they treat you.
Exactly.
Bad exchange ain't no robbery.
And
I'm
even
friendly
swap ain't
and
no snap.
loving to those who are friendly and loving to me, but I still sit back, watch, and pay close attention.
Exactly. I do too. Now don't get me wrong. Now don't let the niceness fool you
Oh,
now.
hello. Sure. What you had got upset about earlier. Good. Don't start with me, Miss Bridget. Miss Bridget so nosy. Miss Bridget, I love to see you hit the pound and tell us a little bit of some of your business, child. And I ain't talking about, I'm talking about the behind the scene good stuff. Yeah, Lord, child, I tell you. You know what, Miss Bridget, though? At this point in the game, honey, it don't even much matter. I thank God for calming the storm. Cause who finna get on here and rage was me. Y'all know I'm good for a good rage, but God calm the storm. We'll talk about it though.
I know
We
that's right.
definitely gonna talk about it. Catch me when I'm raging again and don't want nothing to do with prayer. That's when all the shit hit the fan. Bridget.
Oh, yeah.
Catch me when I don't want to listen. I don't want to behave. But other than that, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm ready to do something different, baby. And I mean, I'm ready to do something different.
I know that's right. Mm, mm. I tell you the truth. I tell you the truth.
But all I can say is this. You definitely live and you definitely learn. You sit back,
Yeah.
you sit back and see long enough, baby. You
Yeah, no,
definitely
that's
live and
right.
you definitely learn.
You
Lord, how
sure
much?
you surely do. You most definitely live and you gonna learn, huh?
I am Miss Bridge and I'm all right now. I feel much better. I feel much better than what I had felt earlier. Sometimes you gotta cry and you gotta pray and press your way through. That's a real thing, y'all.
Oh
You
yes,
got to
man.
cry sometime and pray and press your way through. It's only the goodness of God that, like I said, what happened between those two baby mamas, you can ask Tay. She'd have heard the commotion. Baby, it's only the goodness of God that it wasn't me. I'm
Okay,
telling
now
you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
that's it.
And all I'ma say is this. I'd have been the one being coming home. Cause one thing about Cherry gonna live for Joe. I'm coming home. And I just leave it at that.
Hmm.
There's one thing nobody on social media could ever say about me. You can even find an enemy on here and they'll tell you one thing about Cherry. She loves Joe and she gonna parent and she gonna walk the tightrope for Joe.
Okay, now.
Say what you want to say about me, but make sure
Yeah.
you tell the good about me too.
Okay.
Don't just talk about my bad, nasty attitude and crazy ways. Sometimes, if you gonna talk about Cherry, make sure you talk about the good about me too.
That's it. Hey, when you tell something about me, make sure you tell the
Make
good
right.
now.
Make sure you tell some of the good now. Don't,
Yes,
don't
Lord.
just tell the bad. Tell the good too now.
Miss Bridget, I thought you was dating, Miss Bridget.
You wait till it's time for you to put that phone down, Miss Bridge, and that computer and that whatever you on. You ain't seen no tears yet. Hold tight, sister.
And they gonna tell you.
Yeah, you'll see. You think you ain't gonna put it down. You think. Okay, just hold tight.
Hey,
When God wants your attention, baby,
and
he
he
gonna
gonna get
send
it,
whatever
baby.
he gotta send to get it.
He gonna get it. I don't care how you run and hide, baby. When God wants your attention, he's gonna get it.
What's me? I know.
Woo! Lord of this place.
It's some days I can't even come on here because the tears won't stop falling. But that's the breaking. I'm in the breaking. I'm being broken. And not by the world. The world and done that several times over, child. I can't go too much more. I'm being broken. I'm being gracefully broken though. God is gracefully breaking me. Gracefully.
Yes, Lord, I'm here to tell you. You gotta press your way through. Press your way through.
And Miss Bridget, that's not a bad thing. You're gonna have to go MIA. But child, one thing about this internet, it's gonna be here. Sometimes
Yes,
y'all know
Lord.
I go MIA. I have to pray, get quiet, and get in God's face and keep my mouth to his ear because I be now he getting so he getting older. He likes to get his blankets and sleep on the couch. He getting older. He likes to sleep in the living room now. He get his blankets and his pillows and he go get on the couch. He getting older, y'all. Joe turning into a big boy. He done had that good hot bath, then ate. Baby Joe is like, okay. His mama done had some of this salad. I'm gonna finish a little bit tomorrow. I'm gonna put it back in the refrigerator and try to finish the rest. I probably won't finish the rest tomorrow. Y'all, the salad is massive. It's a huge, and everything was piled on it. So I'm probably just gonna eat off of it for the next couple of more days. It's eating this child, that food I cooked early, Miss Bridget, child, I ain't touched it no more. I tasted it. That was it. I want me something good to drink though, something sweet, something good
Me
and drink.
too. You want one of these beers?
Oh no, I said something good, something sweet, child. You even have me full of them beers with your you
You
pregnant.
want one of
You
these
can't be
beers?
drinking that.
Huh?
You pregnant. You can't be drinking them beers.
Well, I just got pregnant, right?
Miss Bridget, tell your friend to put them beers down, child. She pregnant.
I'm gonna go now. Child, if I came up pregnant, baby, I'll be crazy somewhere. Be around there sitting at the bar. I'll order me a whole
Child, let me
12
see.
pack,
I
ask
got
man
to
how
find. I
many
got to
drinks.
find. Speaking of pregnant, child, please, huh? One thing about me, I'm still fertile. Fertile murder, actually, but I ain't letting nothing live nor make it. I'm tired. Oh, no. Child, you think I'm finna do all that and wrestle with Joe? Nope.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, no.
I know that's right, Miss Bridget. And with that being said, God bless y'all and good night.
Good night,
Y'all be
honey.
looking for my shorts. Make sure y'all subscribe to Every Day with Time to Kill. Make sure y'all double tap that screen, hit the like button. Also, make sure y'all pray for somebody tonight.
That's it.